Oh god. Oh god. Ah! Oh. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Welcome everyone to a brand new episode of VIVA JUEGO. I'm here with Salty Justice, and we're just doing a really short episode to address what it was that we were doing for those few months before the end of the year where we kind of went offline. We were actually working on a game called Stocking Stuffers for the Holiday Game Jam. So yes, I did the art and design, and Salty did the programming, and we made a pretty neat little game. It had a couple of bugs, which we didn't foresee until after it was released, and I was freaking out about it, but Salty didn't care, which is a good thing, because I probably shouldn't have cared that much. Because people really only play the games probably once or twice, and then just stopped. So yeah.
It's a game jam game. It's a distraction.
It's a game jam game. We had a month to develop it, but we pretty much did it in a week, I think.
Who needs sleep?
Yeah. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as the Ouya game jam we did. Holy crap.
Who needs sleep?
Yeah, exactly. So the point of our game, Stocking Stuffers, was you had Stuffy the elf, and he would be walking back and forth across a conveyor belt, placing toys into stockings, and it sort of worked like a sort of bite-sized Tetris on a conveyor belt, I guess you could say. And the point was to fill a stocking up as much as possible, and it was good. So, Salty, is there anything you wish you could have done differently?
Yeah, make you start a week earlier, but it didn't happen. Otherwise, it turned out great.
Yeah.
Pat on the back all around.
It turned out really, really great. I think part of it was just the amount of time that we had. I was really proud of what we did. I mean, I'm probably in a few years I'm going to look back and be like, that is a piece of shit. But I'm really happy about it. Another thing that we added later on in Stocking Stuffers development, which was this character named Rudy. And Rudy was Rudolph the reindeer, and he'd been demoted from Santa's sleigh because Santa had headlights installed. Like, that's a problem that was fixed pretty easily from the whole song.
Yeah, modernize, man.
Yeah.
Your operation is a joke.
So yes, Rudy kind of got demoted, and he was put in the toy factory, the stocking stuffing factory, I guess, with the main character, Stuffy. And the whole joke was that Rudy was kind of, well, he's a reindeer, so he's not very smart. At first, I wanted Rudy to be more like a retarded person, like a retarded elf, but then I realized that was probably kind of like not PC. So I had him just be
You're gonna get us in trouble again.
Yeah, I had him just be a reindeer, because, you know, reindeers are animals, and they really don't have the level of complexity. But he is a magical reindeer, as we all know, because he can fly. So we made him have the ability to sort of talk. He just kind
when he
of
says more than 3 words.
Yeah, he can say words, and they sort of sometimes have relevance to the conversation, you know. So Rudy got in, and I think Salty and I can both agree that he made the game. Because originally you're just stuffing toys into stockings, but then we brought Rudy in, and what he would do was he would interrupt the players' processes. That was the first time I wrote AI, and it was so exciting, because I don't know, I pulled most of it out of my ass, and it ended
Turns out she did it right on the first pass. I was quite impressed. That's how you write an AI.
Yeah.
She gave me a series of conditions. The result of that condition, chances that it would happen. That's kind of how an AI works.
Yeah, it was a lot of
At least
fun.
a simple one like Rudy's.
Yeah.
He's not very smart. Guess we haven't mentioned that.
Yeah, it was so much fun. So Rudy, anyway, what Rudy would do was he would interrupt the players' processes. So we would have him, he could hold toys, he could pull levers, and he could stuff toys and also take toys out of stockings. So while the player was trying to stuff the stockings, Rudy would be running around, and he would be touching things he wasn't supposed to touch, and, you know, putting toys inside stockings the wrong way, and just completely messing up the player's day.
Or worse, pulling a toy out right before the stocking reaches the
Oh,
end.
I hated when he did that. And sometimes you wouldn't even notice. I would be stuffing stockings in the back, and like I'd already have some stockings that were stuffed ahead of me. They would go into the conveyor belt thing, and we have a little like a ding whenever a correct stocking goes into the conveyor belt. So we're going in, it's like ding ding, and suddenly it goes and I turn over and I'm like, I know I stuffed that stocking, and I look over and Rudy's just standing there with a toy in his hand, grinning like an idiot. Oh, so yeah, Rudy made the game. I mean, he made it fun, because like another thing was he would like sort of screw around, but you had some control of it a little bit. So if he was starting to cause some mischief, you could run over and kind of like smack him, and he would just kind of stop whatever he was doing.
I found one of the better strategies was to prepare several stockings in advance and then just wail on Rudy till they get through.
Yeah, well, that's a terrible. I mean, morally, that's a terrible strategy, but gameplay-wise,
He's got thick skin. He's a reindeer. They're
yeah,
tough.
yeah. So yeah, our game, Stocking Stuffers, is one of 25 other games that are available in the Holiday Game Jam bundle, and it's just all the games that were made during the Holiday Game Jam, and when you buy it, we don't get any of the money, it all goes to charity. So that's still up, I'm pretty sure. It should be up for at least the rest of the month, I think. So, you guys viewers, if you want to play something that's incredibly out of date, and most of the games are broken, we've played them and seen them.
Things I would actually play and consider to be a game, maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah,
Stocking Stuffers being one of them.
Yeah, there was some of them were kind of meh. I mean, but that's any game jam. But like some of them were fun. I think one of them was made by the Journey guys, and one was also made by the Proteus guys, and I could tell who it was immediately because it was like the exact same style, which was totally awesome. So theirs were really fun to play. There's 2 really funny ones with the cactus with the Santa hat on it.
Oh, yes. That's one of those games that you can't even really consider a game because it doesn't truly have an objective. You don't know why you're doing what you're doing. It's just sort of there.
But it's so funny to play.
It's adorable.
That's a really good one. There's also one where you're in a car and you're like running over Arctic animals. I'm not really sure.
It was a train.
Was it? Oh, yeah, it was a train. Yeah, that one was fun because you got to kill cute Arctic animals. There was also the Boris. I don't know. It was the one where like the guy had to like buy things for his kids, and also
where the core of the game, it's basically a dating sim meets a shopping simulator coded in Unity, and a very abstract one. You can tell the majority of the game's development went into the shopping
simulator. Yeah, because
but kind of have to ask, like, the shopping simulator itself could have been a game. There was no need to add on this extra component, which actually took a lot away from it because you don't have any money.
Yeah, I mean, it was like 2 competing kind of game ideas that would have been great on their own, but I don't know, the way they were implemented didn't really work that well together. But I really liked the sort of kind of choice, the decision making that you had to make in the Christmas game. We ended up homeless a lot of the time. I ended up homeless like a lot because I was paying too much attention to my family and not enough attention to my job. But it's kind of like reminiscent of like a Papers, Please, sort of, without the political overtones. So that was interesting. But I mean, I personally, because I'm incredibly material, just as a general rule, I probably would have enjoyed the shopping simulator a lot more. Because, like, you could have actually had a really good game with that. Like, you could have had some kind of a battle mechanics with other shoppers, and then, like, the resources would be the toys that you want to get. That would be awesome.
Well, you're spitballing here for maybe next year's jam. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, boy. We're going to hold on to that one for sure. Dibs. Dibs, everybody. So, yeah, those are some of the great games that were in the Holiday Game Jam. And, of course, ours were there, but don't let that discourage you from buying it. There's 24 other really awesome games to play. So, yeah, thanks again for watching, and we'll have our regular seasonal episodes coming up sooner than later. So I've been here with Salty Justice, who contributed sparsely to the conversation.
I'm here every now and then.
Yeah, so, I mean, the fact that he's here at all is already an accomplishment. Alright, so we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey guys, this is the Chic Monster. Thanks for watching our Season 3 episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that YouTube bullshit. We'll see you next episode. Bye!